Hello everyone, so this is just a quick video I wanted to make regarding the Ben 10 Omnitrix FX. Now, sometimes when you get one of these off of eBay or something like that, you'll play around with this thing and it'll be really buggy. Why is that? Well, it actually has to do with the battery and how this toy comes in contact with the battery. And I will show you how to fix this. So firstly, what you're going to want to do, of course, is open it. Just open this one here. Do not unscrew these 4 screws here. Leave those alone. Just unscrew this one. And then, once you have done that, what you then need to do is take out the battery, like so. And then, once you've taken out the battery, what you need to do is these 2 metal prongs here. What you need to do is you need to take both of these and move them further into this white circle here. You don't want to move it too far or else the battery just isn't going to touch these like at all. Also, you're going to want to take this piece and move it further up, not by much. Be very careful with these because they can break very easily. So I highly advise that you get an adult to do this. So yeah, but that's all you got to do. Because these 2 here, they actually hold the battery, and this one is what comes in contact with the battery. However, this one can also do the exact same thing that this thing does, because they're both made out of the same material, right? But yeah, basically what will happen is, while you're playing with this thing, you know, moving your arm around and whatnot, the battery won't be secure, and the battery itself will start moving around and whatnot. So what you got to do is you don't even really have to touch this thing. You just got to make sure these have been moved a little bit more, just to keep the battery somewhat secure. So then what you're going to want to do is take your battery, right? And when you put it back in, you got to like kind of like slide it in. I'll try to demonstrate this as best as I can. But you got to kind of like slide it in like that. See what I mean? You gotta do that. You make sure it sits in like that, right? Let you have a good look at that. It's gotta sit like that, okay? And don't worry about if the battery like moves in here or anything. Just as long as your toy is still functioning the way it should, then you're good, okay? Because of how these batteries are made, if it doesn't grip onto the outer sideness, whatever you want to call it, of the battery, instead it'll grab onto the smaller circle. See? This battery is 2 very thin circles, okay? So if it doesn't grab onto one, it'll most likely grab onto the other one, both of which will keep the battery secure. So there you go. It's really just a matter of how they've made this thing. But you got to keep in mind, this is a very old toy, so you're going to have these kind of problems over time. So do keep that in mind. So yeah. So like I said before, you just got to pop it in, right? You don't even have to really slide in. You could just do this, right? With a little bit of pressure. There you go. It's already on there. And see, it might not look like it, but this actually is a lot more secure than it once was before. If you do have any further issues, I highly suggest that you either get another one, maybe put something in here that'll make it so it works better or something rather. So yeah, or just leave a comment and I will try to tell you a suggestion or 2. So yeah. But yeah, there you go. That's basically all you have to do. So yeah. Have fun.